Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on the Shark Detect Pro Vacuum Cleaner. This is a cordless stick vacuum cleaner. You're simply going to take the power head and then snap it onto the vacuum cleaner. Now you're going to turn, this is the power switch and this is the mode switch. We've got three different modes of operation. We've got Eco, which puts it in low suction all the time. We got Auto Detect, which as it detects dirt and debris, it'll ramp up the suction. And then we got Maximum, which is going to put the suction on maximum all the time. Okay, so let's turn it on. This is the power switch. This is the mode switch. There's Auto Detect, there's Eco, there's Max. Now when you're in Eco or Max, you lose the Auto Detect feature. And there's going to be a circle that turns either red or blue. If it's red, that means it's, I've got some dirt here. We're going to see it sense some of that dirt. It'll ramp up the suction. And then as the floor gets clean, it should go back down to blue to let you know, hey, that area is clean. This is really good technology for helping to save your battery, because if you're just vacuuming on high all the time, even where you don't need it, your battery's not going to last as long. So let's give it a try. Turn it on. See, it's red. So as it's going to ramp it up. Okay, see, it's red now. It sensed that dirt. There it turned red. And now it should, as it gets it all nice and clean, it should go back to blue. And it did. There's our battery level also. Okay, so once you're done vacuuming, you're going to take this over to the trash can. It is bagless. You do have to disconnect it from the stick in order to empty this out. But you're simply going to press this button right here and it's going to spring load out. And then everything comes off, the filter there and everything. Now, I can disassemble this apart a little bit more. Press these two tabs here. And then there's the filter that I will have to clean out once in a while. So when I'm ready to assemble it, simply just put the filter back in, snap that back in, and snap that closed. So typically when you're vacuuming, you're just going to be pressing that button, emptying it out, and vacuuming some more. Now it does have one more filter. There's this knob here. You're going to turn this knob to the unlock position. There's a line there. Then you're going to lift this cover up, and now we've got this tab here. Pull that tab, and that's a paper filter. You can blow it off, but eventually you will need to replace that. Okay, so let's put that back. You got to put these two tabs in over here, and then that should snap in. Simply just set that there, rotate that to the lock position. So it does come with this attachment that I can install and do some crevice cleaning. I still have all the same functions, even though I don't have the vacuum head on. Eco, Max, and Econo. So this does have a power supply that you're going to plug into 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. Output is 22 volts, 17 watts or 0.8 amps. So you simply got to plug this into a wall outlet. And then this is how you store it. It will not, if you can't leave this attached, it will fall over. So you got to disconnect it. There's a little handle right there for it. And then you're going to charge it right here. So on the other side of the battery, there is a charging indicator. And the manual does say that we can leave it charged in without hurting the battery. Now this battery is removable also. Press this purple button here, pull it forward, and it does come off. Here's the model number of the battery. Now it does say the battery is 2,350 milliamp hours, 18 volts. Now this is where you find your serial number for your vacuum cleaner. So to install it, you're simply going to install it. You can charge it on or off of the vacuum cleaner, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now let's talk about the cleaning head. There is a lot going on here, and there's sensors. We've got an edge sensor that lets the vacuum cleaner know when it's next to an edge, like a wall. And we also have a light sensor so that it can turn the lights on and off to illuminate an area that's in dark. Now the manual does a good job talking about these: the dirt detect, the floor detect, edge detect, and light detect. These modes are only available when you've got it in auto mode. Now here's the underside of the vacuum cleaner. Again, this is like a soft felt, and you got like these fins here, and then you got some bristles here. Now they've got this really nice feature. You're going to pinch this tab right here, and you can take that roller out. Oh, very, very easy for cleaning. You can get this all nice and clean. If you've got an obstruction, you can get it out. That came apart really simple. There's a close-up of the edge sensor, and again, there's a light sensor right here. Once in a while, you do have to kind of wipe those off. Here's a close-up of this assembly that comes out. Okay, so let's put this back in. It goes in really easy. There's a big gear for it. This is where the belt and the motor are over here. So you're going to connect it to there. Very simple. I can't stress how lightweight everything is. Now the box does a really good job of explaining those two. When you're in auto, dirt detect, edge detect, it says it doubles the suction power on edges. Floor detect, it's going to sense whether it knows it's on hardwood floors or carpet. And light detect, auto illuminates hidden messes. Okay, so let's say we're up against a wall. It ramps up the suction. And we've got some lights here. Let's cover. And so if I cover both these sensors, the lights do ramp up. Here's the vacuum cleaner with it running. So here it is on max. It does spin the roller faster. Now, again, when you're in auto detect, it will spin the brush faster if it senses that there's dirt. But it lowers the speed of the brush if there's not dirt. Okay, so I've got a pretty big mess on the floor here. I've got some hair. I got some stuff up next to the wall. And again, my edge sensor is on this side, so I'd want that side to go against the wall. Let's see how it does. I'm gonna put it in auto detect mode. It's very lightweight. Wow, it's really picking everything up good. All right, let's go up against the edge. So it did ramp up the suction. Wow, this did a really good job. It did a good job on the edge. Very impressive. Now it lowered the suction and the display is blue. It was red whenever it saw the dirt. It rolls so easy. Okay, so let's try it on this rug here. I got some hair and some cereal. Turning it on. Auto detect. Okay, so it ramps up the brush roller when it senses that it's on carpet. Wow, it's really doing a good job. Very lightweight, but it seems really powerful. Now the circle is blue, but it has ramped up the roller because it knows it's on carpet. Okay, so this is some pretty thick carpet. I've got some hair in it, some cereal. This is a pretty big mess. Let's see how it does. I'll put it on auto detect. Okay, so it's doing a pretty good job. Wow, I'm very impressed with it. It picked up that entire mess. Okay, so something I just learned, the auto detect is down here also. This turns red, the circle turns red and blue according to the screen on the up on the top. So I'm going to show you that right now. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, it's red, or kind of yellow. And then it turns blue. That's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm in a really dark area. I've got some dirt on the floor. Let's try it in this really, really dark area. Turn it on. I'm gonna do auto mode. Wow, it really does illuminate the area. I can see the mess. The LED lights are very bright. Now the side of the box does say it has a 40-minute runtime, but that's in eco mode. That's if you run it in low mode the whole time. Now when you're in auto mode, it's going to ramp up and down. It's really hard to judge how long things last, but I have cleaned about 4 rooms with this in the auto mode, and it lasted, a good 20-25 minutes. Did a really good job. But some of the rooms were really dirty, so it did have to kind of kick the vacuum up. So if your rooms are really dirty, it may not last quite as long. Okay, so here's all that I picked up. It's actually got a pretty big chamber for holding stuff. Again, take it over here, just press the button, and it all comes. I like that it's kind of spring-loaded. It kind of forces the stuff off the filter. You know, once in a while I am going to have to kind of wipe that off a little bit, but that's fine. And the brush head does have a self-cleaning roller, so it doesn't allow hair to build up on there. So if there's one thing I would have to say about this vacuum cleaner is it's lightweight, and I do consider it very powerful. So this vacuum cleaner is retailing for $349. I'm extremely impressed with this vacuum cleaner. I felt like it does an amazing job on hardwood floors, rugs. It might struggle just a little bit on really thick carpet. It's so lightweight, you know, the motor, it's powerful, but I could tell when it was in really, really thick carpet, it cleaned it, but I could tell maybe it might struggle in that area. Now there is some technology in this. You've got sensors that you're gonna have to wipe off once in a while, but it works really well. And they're using those sensors to prolong the battery life. That's how you get, you know, you don't want to go around cleaning your floor and everywhere on max, because then you're cleaning areas that don't need maximum suction as opposed to areas that do. So I do like the auto detect where it senses where the dirt is. Now this does have HEPA filtration, but I don't see any odor neutralizing. You know, I didn't notice a huge pet smell coming from it, but there are some vacuums that do have that odor neutralizing cartridge. This doesn't have it. Now, I did buy this vacuum cleaner with my own money. I will put a link to it in the show description notes. I am a Ninja affiliate. If you click on the link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a commission from the sale. Now, on the Shark website, it looks like they're releasing the same vacuum in a auto empty system. I'm going to get that. That looks really cool. Yeah. Now, they really haven't said anything about extra batteries or bigger batteries. You know, I'm not sure there's ever going to be a battery release, but the battery does come off. Now, to be honest with you, when I first unboxed this, I didn't think it was going to do very well because of how lightweight it was. I thought, wow, this is super lightweight. I felt like it was only going to do hardwood floors, but man, am I impressed with this. I just cannot get over how powerful it was. Now, again, you are going to have some technology to worry about, but it's just super lightweight. So underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that really helps out my YouTube channel. Again, I appreciate everybody. Hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much for watching. So Miss Fiona has come for her treat.